be the fastest runner in the woods, and you're the slowest one. We shall compete.
One day, the tortoise, tired of the hare showing off, agreed to have a running competition.
You may be fast, but I am persistent.
The next day, the tortoise and the hare stood at the start, ready for the race.
One, two, three, go!
The hare was a long way in front of the tortoise when he saw a field of cabbages. He looked back and almost couldn't see the tortoise. When he had finished his breakfast, the hare looked around to see how far the tortoise had gone. He still hadn't passed halfway. Feeling sleepy after his nap, the hare thought to himself,
I will have a good nose now. And when I wake up, I will quickly run past the finish line.
The hare fell asleep and dreamed of winning the competition. Time passed, and the tortoise passed the hare.
The hare looks like the hare is asleep. I'm not going to waste time. I must go.
When the tortoise was almost at the finish line, the animals cheered for the tortoise. The noise woke up the hare. He was shocked to see the tortoise almost in the finish line.
This can't be happening. I have to go now.
The hare rushed, but it was too late. When he got there, the tortoise was already there.
This can't be happening. I was supposed to win. This is not fair.
The hare was shocked, and he was so disappointed in himself.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I know now that is now my about winning. It's just a race. Don't worry, I forgive you.
Then they lived happily ever after. The end.
The moral of the story is slow and steady wins the race.
Thank you, teachers, and thank you, guys and friends, for listening to our presentation. Thank you.
There was a mother pig who had 3 little pigs. She did not have enough to feed all of them, so when they were old enough, she sent them out. The 3 little pigs decided to build their houses in the woods. They started building their houses right away. The first little pig was very lazy, and he did not want to work, so he just decided to build his house out of straws. He thought that this was good enough, and he just relaxed for the rest of the day. The second little pig was worked a little bit harder but was still pretty lazy. He built his house out of sticks because it was quick and he thought it was an efficient way to make a house. He also relaxed for the entire day while waiting for the eldest pig to finish. The oldest pig worked very hard and was not lazy at all. He found some bricks and he decided to build his house out of bricks. Even a chimney and a fireplace were added to stay warm. Once their houses were all finished being built, they all danced and they all played together. The next day, a wolf happened to pass by each of the little pigs' houses. They were all very terrified. He went to the youngest little pig's house first, whose house was made out of straws. So he decided to went in it. So the wolf knocked on the door. The wolf knocked on the door of the little pig's house and said, "Little pigs, let me in." The little pig was very terrified. The little pigs were very terrified, and so he said, "No, not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin." The wolf got really angry and said, "Then I'll puff and I'll blow your house down."
Then I will huff and puff the house down.
So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. The house fell apart. He tried catching the little pig, but it was way too late. So the little pig went to the second little pig's house, whose house was made out of sticks. So the wolf knew they were there. So he said, "Oh, little pigs, let me in. The little pigs replied, No, not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin." The wolf got mad again and he said,
Your house down. Then I'll huff and blow the house down.
So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. There was no hope left, but the little pigs remembered. The eldest pig had built his house out of bricks. And it was strong enough for the wolf to not blow it down. So they went and hid inside. The wolf knew they were there again. So he went to the house and he said,
Little pigs, I'll blow and huff and your blow.
"Oh, little pigs, let me in. So he huffed, and the little pigs were very terrified. So they replied, No, not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin." The wolf got mad again. So he said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." He tried blowing it 3 times. It couldn't blow. He was very tired. But he was thinking of the fine dinner they would make. So when he went up, he saw a chimney. He climbed through it. But what the wolf didn't know, that the little pigs already planned something. The pigs had boiled a pot on top of the fireplace. So when the wolf came up, he fell and said,
Oh, help me.
The little pigs was very happy that they managed to escape, and they lived happily ever after. And they eventually ate him for supper. Thank you, teachers and friends, for listening to our story. Have a nice day.
On a time, there was a hare who thought he was faster than everyone.
Very fast. I can run faster than all of the animals in the forest.
Don't be overconfident. run. You're the slowest animal in the forest. You are the slowest than the snail. If desired, a race can be had by us. Okay, we're gonna have class at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We'll have a race. Wait, let's say bye everyone. It is 3 o'clock. Time for the race. Ready, steady, go. The hare ran ahead very quickly. Soon, the other animals couldn't see him, while the tortoise was walking slowly and steadily. She's so slow. It seems I can have a break. I can have a break and still win. Under a big tree, the hare sat down to rest and was overtaken by sleep. Under a big tree, the hare sat down to rest and was overtaken by sleep. The hare was slowly passed by the tortoise. The hare sleeps and sleeps. The tortoise walks and walks. Soon, she sees the finish line. Look, the tortoise is coming. The hare wakes up, but it's too late. The race is won by the tortoise. Yes, slowly but surely always wins the race. The reason why the tortoise won and the hare lost was because the tortoise acted slowly and steadily. Meanwhile, the hare acted recklessly and carelessly. In your own life, you should act carefully and not carelessly or recklessly either. And that is the moral lesson of the tortoise and the hare. The end. The hare was the fastest animal in the forest. Although he was the fastest, he wasn't the very nicest to the other animals. Hey, you're so slow. Want to race? Sure. I'll race. The next day was the race of the hedgehog and the rabbit. Here. The race starts in 3, 2, 1, go! Haha, you're so slow. The hare was liked by most of the animals in the forest. I wish someone could lead the hare. That will teach the hare a lesson. Because he will always show off of how fast he is. Yeah, someone should beat him. He's so arrogant. Here. One day when the hare was going to show off again, he was stopped by a tortoise.
What do you want? I would like to challenge you to a race. You? You're so slow. You'll never beat you. I might be slow, but that doesn't mean I can still beat you. Okay, let's race. We'll do it tomorrow.
The next day, race happened. Go, Forrest, go! Okay, guys, the race starts in 3, 2, 1, go! So then the hare was tired. The hare looked back to see if the tortoise was behind him.
Tortoise is so far away. So slow. I'm just going to keep an eye.
Soon enough, the tortoise was still walking to the finish line. Slowly. Taking enough time, he soon met the hare sleeping.
The hare has slept in the middle of this race. Oh well, I guess I have a chance of winning.
The tortoise soon passed the hare. After some minutes of going, he finally saw the finish line. The animals cheered for him. Tortoise, 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 tortoise. The noise woke up the hare.
What is that noise?
When the hare had realized what was happening, the hare ran as fast as he could. But before he could reach the finish line, the tortoise had won. The tortoise won!
What? I lost? Good race, hare. I hope you learned your lesson from this race.
The end. The moral of the story is slow and steady wins the race, and don't be so arrogant to other people.
Thank you, teachers and friends, for listening and seeing our puppet show.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. They were lived by them and their mom.
One day, their mom told them that it was time for them to build their own houses.
Hey kids, today we will finally move out. Yay, I'm so excited!
I'm so excited to finally build my own house.
Yay! Alright, Tree. You better get going before it gets late. Also, don't forget to put as much effort as you can on every activity you do. Yes, Mom, we will make sure to do that.
Okay. Okay, Mom, can we go now?
Yes, you can. Bye, kids.
Bye, Mom. After some searching, the three little pigs finally found a nice place for them to build their houses. The youngest pig trotted down the road. Then a cart of hay was found by him. He thought to himself, this hay looks good. I can make it for a house. Then, after some time, A hay house was built by the youngest pig. He said it only took 2 hours for him to finish.
Yeah, I finally finished making my house. Now I can go play.
After that, the middle pig walked down the path too. Then, a cart of sticks was found by him. He thought to himself, oh, these sticks look very nice and sturdy. I have an idea, I'm going to use them for my house. After some time, a stick house was built by him. It only took him 2 days to finish. He finally felt relaxed after that. This feels nice. Now I don't have to do anything else. I'm sure this house will keep me safe and I won't get hurt at all. Then there was the eldest pig. The eldest pig trotted down the road, and then a cart of bricks was found by him. He thought to himself, these bricks look very sturdy, tough, and rough. I think that these will make some good materials for building a house. After a while, a brick house was built by him. It took him 1 week, 1 entire week for him to finish.
Finally, I'm finished. Phew, that was so tiring.
After some time, there appeared a big bad wolf. The hay house was spotted by the wolf. He knocked on the door. Little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I blow your house down. The hay house was blown by the wolf.
Oh no, my house is on fire.
The youngest pig was very scared and he ran all the way to the stick house where his other brother was staying at. The stick house was spotted by the wolf. The wolf knocked on the door a second time. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. The stick house was blown by the wolf. The 2 little pigs were so scared that they rushed all the way to their brother's house, which was very far away. The brick house was spotted by the wolf. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair on our chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. The brick house was not blown by the wolf. The wolf got very mad. Very mad. He spotted a chimney on the house. And he thought to himself, that chimney looks good for going inside the house. Maybe I can use that to my advantage. Then he went there, but then he was met with a hot, steaming surprise. It's so hot!
That's why I'm going to our house.
That's what you get. That's what you get, you stinky little wolf who takes no showers. Then the wolf cried out of the house and he ran outside, never to be seen ever again. The end. We're not done. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, teacher DeFresh, for listening to our story. But now we have to inspect the story. What have we learned from it? We learned that we must be patient and we must put all our effort into doing every activity. We must also not be lazy and try our best every time. Thank you for listening to our presentation and hopefully this could teach you something new.